Hi, my name is Kevon Owen. This is my friend Jack Smith. We're hanging out here. We're talking about a quote. Sometimes in life, your situation will keep repeating until you learn the lesson. Jack, what in the world?
Man, that's just bad habits. I think really if you start developing habits, bad things in your life, sometimes we start doing something and we make it a habit, and we can make it ritual almost, where it's like a religious thing that we do all the time. And if it's a bad thing that's causing destruction in your life or causing you to be unhappy or unsuccessful, you got to change that. But if you're not intentional about it, it's going to keep happening.
Now, there's this thing that happens when you drive in the same place over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's called ruts. We get into these ruts. It's hard to get out of these ruts. Your situation, if you practice it long enough, you drive the same path over and over, you get really good at it. It'll get really hard to get out of it. The old cliche, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Well, if you want your interactions to change, then talk differently. If you want your family situation to change, you might need to look at what needs to change in your behaviors.
Honestly, the thing too is when you're stuck in a habit, you're stuck in a rut, it's really hard to get out of that. And the thought of doing all the things you have to do to get out of that and move forward can be so overwhelming sometimes that you'll just stay in it. We see this a lot of times with addiction. People don't want to be addicted lying on the sidewalk shooting up, but I tell you what, it's the thing is knowing that they have to get clean, go to rehab, get an apartment, get a job, start making all that. It's so overwhelming to somebody that's been in that spot so long that it's just more comfortable to stay there, and you don't want to find yourself in that spot. So if you keep doing something over and over and over again, be really careful about that.
I've never known a person with a Jeep who didn't want one of those things that they put on the front of the Jeep that they hook onto it to pull.
The winch.
The winch. I've never known a Jeep owner who didn't want a winch. And the cool thing about those winches is if you get stuck, it can pull you out of a mess, out of a trouble. Now, I don't know many Jeep owners who've used their winch, but I know that if you are stuck, a little push, a little pull in the right direction can help get you going somewhere new. That's why we have counseling. That's why Jack and I do what we do. Maybe give you a little pull in the right direction, a little push, maybe teach you something different so that your situation can change.